Welcome everybody. Hello NC. There you are, buddy. So we are recording for YouTube today. I just want to point out this little sample video of what my stream normally starts like, but it's full screen and we have a transition screen now. The mods is by Scooter's Workbench. This is being done live on Twitch. All the map reviews are. We got 2 in chat right now, so as more comes in and fills in, that'll give more input on the maps and stuff. If you want to come and take part, hit the follow, because we do a lot of different games. Like, we're going to be doing Snow Runner, Go Hunter, stream partner for them, so I'm going to have early access to their demo. You'll get first looks at that, so be sure to hit follow on my channel on Twitch, so you can come over and take part in that. And yeah, so that's pretty much the news. We do a lot of Old Iron gameplay, and as well as other games. Like I said, the Old Iron gameplay, we've been doing old Hank Williams Jr. music, like before he became Hank. Some old rock, and we've also been doing all out radio. So a lot of 1920s, 1930s music as well. Been doing song requests if it's anything before around 1970. And that way you can kind of enjoy the old iron gameplay as it's being done and kind of give your requests of the music you like to listen to. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Welcome back, everybody. This is in German, but it means German home. Now, unfortunately, we like to look at our maps without any previous knowledge, so I get that shock factor, that, oh, or, you know, whatever. But I went through the whole map review, or half of it, and left my description turned on and covered up the whole screen. So this is our second time, but we're not going for that 400 times of recording a map review. It's what happens when you do it live. So let's bring up the description. There you go. I will try to remember to bring it down. So there it tells you what's been done, the updates. I had not seen the map prior to this, but it basically says here you can see our new map. The name of it, the card, is constantly being developed, and I love that. I love any group that actively stays after their map. They listen to the people, they listen to the modding websites and stuff, and they're constantly trying to do more with their map. It contains multi-fruit. It's good for multiplayer play, large scale multiplayer. And yeah, I thought that meant large fields, and then I was kind of blown away when I looked at the map. I thought, no, it's small fields, because look how many number of fields it is. But yeah, it is pretty decent sized fields, so you don't have to worry. You'll get all the farming you want to in. There's no productions built in. They don't think it makes any sense. I'm fine with that. I don't run Seasons or Global Company, but a lot of people loves it. But I just don't use it for Old Iron gameplay. And of course, there is your credits. 1, 2, turn that off. Get into the map. We got it right this time. So, one of the things that I noticed when we came here the first time is this is a very large map. It has a ton of fields. You own nothing. So, starting off in early game mode, but I mean, it may have been just built just for multiplayer, you know, so you can't really knock them. They even say in the description that this is great for multiplayer, so maybe it's a map that's be good for you and your friends. But if you do want to do it in solo play, be aware you do got 100,000. You do got some equipment. However, your equipment is in field 112, and you have no land or anything starting out. One of the things I did love about it is there is around the teens of sell points of just your grains alone. You got green arrows all over the place. The prices are constantly going to be some good price somewhere on this map, and somewhere's close to sell your stuff. And of course, you do got some extended fruits as well. You do start off with 100,000. You do have jobs. Like I said, you do have equipment. But I'll go ahead and do this again. So, as far as what you own, it's in the middle of the field. Right here. On the mini map. So, and you don't own this land. But you do have some starting equipment. My recommendation is, since you didn't have no money, is to sell it. But if you run old iron or something like that, but I mean, look how big his field is. It don't look that big on the mini map, but this field is huge. So you can keep it and move it to wherever you buy your stuff, or sell it and get you a start that you want. Use the government sign or development tools or something to get you some cash to set you up a new farm and get started and start the way you want. That's my recommendations. As far as where your truck actually spawns, it spawns at the dealership. When I first seen it, I thought, well, this parking lot is really small, and that's going to be hard to get this stuff in and out. But they actually have a great big area for you to be able to purchase stuff and to be able to go get it. As far as what you get in a garage, you do have several stuff. The Fit favorite to me would have been good enough to start with, and a lot of the other equipment that they have. You do not have a house trigger, but you can add a house to it, which is fine. Let's get to the edge of the map somewhere. Down. This way. So we can kind of look at stuff. So, like I said, even the smallest fields on the map. I mean, look at this from, let's look at this from the actual map view. We are down here. Around this area right here. Right there. So if you look at this from the map point of view, that is a tiny field. But as you can tell, it is not. I could do old iron gameplay with this. I could like put a little place from my house, tear that field up. How that'd take me about several hours or a couple of streams to knock that out with old iron. So it looks like some of your fields is combinable. So you can take this field, which would be good for old iron, and make it a lot easier to start off with, or a small iron. And then you can combine your fields. So this map has a lot of ability to stay in it, to work your way forward. And if you are playing multiplayer on it, then you got plenty of places to go and not have to be interfering with, well, I really wanted that land. Got a nice looking border beside it. The edge of the map. Nice blend of trees. You got some views on this map. Could you picture farming this? And looking at that valley as you're farming. That lake over there. Not bad. Not bad at all. You're going to need a lot of horsepower, though, to get up and down these fields. Unless you just go sideways, and then you're going to be tilted the whole time. So, for people that loves European-style maps, you're probably going to like this map, because it is got some monster hills on it. Pretty cool looking little lake. Again, another monster hill. Some of these, so at all times, pretty much, even though you do got some squared up farming, I mean, check out these views. It's a nice little valley view of most of this map, no matter where you are. It's pretty impressive. I like that. Nice little layout to be able to, because I like to see the map that I'm playing on. And this is just one little tiny area. I mean, we're talking about the size of my mini map of view here that you can't even see in the screen when you go a little bit over. We're just talking about a little postage stamp size of a letter of the view of this map. So if you want a little change of scenery or a different look at something, all you gotta do is just pick up and move, and you're gonna get it. This is such a huge map. It looks nice too, from what I've seen a lot of it. Borders are looking great. Looks about like Reelfoot Lake here. It's kind of known for being kind of dead because of all the cypress and stuff in it. Pretty nice and level class of living here in this little big town area. Plenty of waterways. Here's one of your pads for your multiplayer. Do not know how much that costs. I haven't checked. I can if I can find it on a map. It is by number 7. Notice that their forest does pretty much have one tree in it, but I mean that's typical. It's pretty common thing. That way it's easier to use with the harvester. I like the blended trees, kind of like the outside parts looking with the blend of different trees, and then spline it in, or at least do it like that anyway. This map just keeps going. Have not seen no traffic. Another massive hill. See, now this would be a field I would want. One like this or one on the other side. You do have to kind of watch your grades and kind of up your horsepower sometimes for ones like this, especially if you're coming back from this way, I'm sure. Because you got a pretty decent grade. But I mean, it just offers up so many beautiful views. And I love my nature. Still haven't seen any traffic or people. Not everybody does it. It still keeps going. I'm finally at the edge of this map. See, no matter what field you're in, I mean, you got some decent sight lines. Haven't seen any floating trees. The drive's going to look pretty nice. I do wish there was some traffic on it, but I mean, splines are a pain to do unless you're just really good at it. Some people are just really gifted at it. A lot of narrow fields over here, but I mean, check that out. This is just some really beautiful farming. A little dock area over here. You got some slender fields over here by the dock. Here's another multiplayer pad. Some of your sales point. And it looks like these fields are joinable too. like I said. So once you're done, you're still not done. I mean, you can keep adding stuff together. Wow, that looked just like where the tractors and stuff was. Now that's unique. The houses are sitting on top of a bridge. Huh. Well, that's definitely different. So I do wish there was some traffic, maybe some people, but I mean, you go add a bunch of that stuff to it, just something else that could happen wrong. So, I mean, they kept it clean, kept it simple, offered great views, beautiful sceneries. What's this over here? I don't know. And then some of your stuff's up here, like I said. So, what you think about the map, NC? Yeah, I thought you might like it. So yeah, it's not a bad map. NC said he likes. We got a few other viewing. Um, that's pretty much the comments thus far. You do got some, some unusual shaped fields. You got some kind of Polish style fields. You got some squared up style fields. It offers a lot. I was going to see one of those pads if I can find one. It's gonna be almost impossible with this. There we go. Okay, so your pads run is about $20,000 to $40,000, and you start with $100,000. So unless you plan on going old iron, but for somebody like me, if I just wanted to enjoy the map and stuff, I could do old iron for next to nothing, do the jobs, make quite a bit of money. I got $12,000 spray rig, so I can spray fields and make a ton of money in no time. Of course, you can drop a sign down. You got development tools, but you can drop in a place like this pretty easy and do some small stuff. If you're not into old iron, though, yeah. If you do single player, you might want to not consider it unless you just really want to struggle. Because this map is really well suited for multiplayer play. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fields and around into the teens on the sales point. So not bad. With that,